Dr. Rachel Winston, and I invite you on a journey through mathematics. Mathematics provided ancient societies with the structure of thinking and the methodology for answering questions about quantity, geometry, and measurement of land, crops, building, water, shipping, warfare, and trade. Philosophers, writers, artists, doctors, builders, and engineers considered themselves mathematicians. Leonardo da Vinci, whose talents extended beyond art to engineering, science, and mathematics, stated, "Let no one who is not a mathematician read my works." Historically, all well-educated people took mathematics, not only for logic and computation, but for everyday problem solving. Math is riddled throughout life. There's an uncanny frequency with which we compute amounts, money, time, dates, and data, or read graphs and charts. Our behavior is influenced by mathematics from the moment we wake up to an alarm and read sports statistics or economic forecasts in the newspaper, to the calculations of the probability that a meeting will start on time or the rate of sales per hour. Those who are fluent in mathematics have the ability to go as far in life as their talents and persistence will take them. Others who skip this mastery will find it difficult to keep pace with the speed and efficiency of those who understand the language of mathematics. This video series is designed to inspire, excite, and intrigue students who enter with all levels of expertise, including those who at one point in their life may have missed an essential nugget. Mathematics provides useful skills and is a foundation for psychology, business, art, science, and all other subjects. Every career requires mathematics for analytical thinking and problem solving. George Polya's four-step problem-solving approach, which includes understanding the problem, devising a plan, carrying out the plan, and evaluating the results, provides a basis for logical reasoning. The 2008 onslaught of real estate loan defaults was impacted in part by the misunderstanding of percents and compound interest in both subprime lending and adjustable rate mortgages. This was further complicated by a fraction or ratio that predicts whether or not families are solvent and real estate ready, the debt to disposable personal income. Determinations about the sustainability of mortgage costs and office rent over time can financially make or break an individual, organization, or company because it significantly impacts working capital and operating expenses. Success or failure is impacted by an understanding of the repercussions of spending. Actually, everything from timing and logistics to recipe ratios and store purchases impacts life choices and contains their own mathematical complexities. Knowledge of unit conversions, English and metric systems are important for measurements, estimations, and comparisons. Mathematics can be found in doing taxes, providing correct change, and deciphering codes that help in developing skills in problem solving, logical reasoning, and analytical thinking. Practice in computation improves the speed and accuracy of calculations. Estimating time and money is a key intuition that some people do well unconsciously. Decisions about income, forecasting, spending, investments, credit, loans, and retirement planning all require a foundation in percents, formulas, and visualizing graphs. Good financial decision-making is essential in all parts of life. Estimations and projections of expenses and revenues are a key part of creating and executing a business plan. Working in any organization and getting a paycheck requires an understanding of money management. In a business, production costs, pricing, cash flow, discounts, and depreciation are all determined by understanding mathematics. Profit equals revenue minus cost may seem like a simple equation until you begin the work of factoring in all the variables on the balance sheet, such as revenue generation, activities, and cost of production. Equations, typically found in basic math classes, leave out important variables in order to simplify the computation. However, formulas can be complex and understanding a variety of computation techniques increases the number of choices you have to figure out the solution. Individuals jog to build muscles just like people practice math to gain mental acuity, endurance, and strength. Since every experience creates a neural connection, the more practice in diverse types of mathematics, the greater the ability to manage abstract concepts. For example, will you get to work 50 miles away if you have 2 gallons of gas? This requires both an estimation and a calculation because the miles per gallon vary based upon the miles per hour and the freeway and surface street conditions. How much would each person pay if you have a $220 restaurant bill, 6 people, and you leave a 20% tip? Here you need to know percents, division, and approximations. Would you ski or surf if it is 30 degrees Celsius? Could you convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius? The computation is not difficult, but it requires knowledge of algebra. In today's competitive technology-centered, data-driven workplace, mathematical literacy ranks high on the list of required skills. Mathematics objectively describes the quantity, quality, efficiency, and effectiveness of work product, processes, products, and services. Since all employees have a stake in creating and increasing productivity and efficiency, knowledge of the metrics required to achieve these goals is important. Without basic mathematical skills, if a computer malfunctions or a wireless signal is not available, all work is halted until the communications failure can be fixed. Survey results from employers frequently point to the following skill sets they desire in their employees. These include computer fluency, the ability to create and use a formula, input a formula into a spreadsheet, mentally calculate and estimate quickly, understand ratios and proportions, since not all measurements are given in amounts required, calculate and use percentages correctly, solve multi-step problems, create a model or prototype of a project by forecasting the desired goal, understanding thresholds and constraints, use extrapolation to project into the future, recognize outliers or data beyond the norm, determine results that are erroneous, particularly in quality control, perform pencil and paper calculations, use a calculator correctly, communicate statistical results using correct terminology and graphs, and cope with the unexpected. For example, while real estate, bank loan, and healthcare plan processing provides quick, efficient, and easy-to-use software, the processing agent must not only be able to input the correct values, but relay the resulting data to the customer in clear and helpful terms. We are living at a time when digital tools are embedded in all aspects of our life. Phones, computers, tablets, book readers, television, video games, and cars are just a few of the technologies that are used daily. Yet at the same time, fewer students in the United States are studying math and science in order to lead the innovation movement, while students in other countries are advancing this commitment. Businesses are technically interdependent, with credit card payments going directly to banks and salaries transferred from payroll companies and banks to workers. The details behind each transaction require critical thinking and analysis. Pattern recognition allows us to connect the dots between past experiences and new opportunities for growth. Mathematics elegantly takes the real-world applications and translates it into a useful tool to determine the next steps. Whether you are studying mathematics in order to provide a basis for personal financial transactions, marketing analysis, internet security, data interpretation, or economic modeling, we will cover fascinating, practical, and challenging aspects in order for you to be fluent in the language of one of the most important subjects you will ever study. This is Dr. Rachel Winston signing out and hoping you find this subject of mathematics both fascinating and useful.